Ready to do your reading for September. Welcome, welcome. The very first card that you got is from the Holy Amethyst, talking about divine alchemy. And alchemy is that idea of Saint Germain kind of made it famous by turning lead into gold. It's turning negative into positive. In our life situations, it's about moving beyond challenges, finding the good, finding the positive, and transforming it. It's transforming challenges and making it work for you. This is your first card from the Keepers of the Light. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. So by transforming any challenges that may come up for you in September, by taking the challenge part of it and turning it into something that works for you towards what you desire, changing your focus to what you're wanting and using what you have to work for you. That feels really big. It's your first card. She wants to go first, and it feels fundamental for you guys in September. The next card that comes up is Horus, and he's coming in to say, yep, because your thoughts are magnetic and extremely powerful all the way out to the cosmos. So what you're thinking about and what you're focusing on is being heard and is manifesting for you. It's really, really strong in September for you guys. So if you're in any challenges, and it looks like some of you might be, do your best to transform them and focus on what you're desiring. Be very mindful of your mind in September, because you are extremely extra powerful all the way out to the cosmos. This is what is manifesting. Miraculous changes are occurring for you. So just sort of, it helps to know that, so that you can, whenever you catch yourself, just kind of raise your awareness to this idea. And whenever you catch yourself feeling sort of bogged down in your challenges, just remember Horus. He's saying, I'm looking at you. We're listening. Spirit has your back. We're listening. And what you're focusing on is what comes to you. So if you're having a hard time switching over sometimes, if it happens, then meditation will be very helpful for you. So this is coming from the archangels, insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for time off, the need to get some sleep, seeking relief from any stress. So if the challenges are, if you come to the awareness that these challenges are starting to bog you down, don't hesitate to go into meditation. This is coming right after Horus. Is saying, you know, it's going to be really important to, as quickly as you can, just take a moment. You know, sometimes this can feel hard. Sometimes it can feel like the idea of, well, how can I just stop thinking about this challenge when I'm trying to resolve it, or it needs to be addressed, kind of thing. How can I just not look at it? Or the idea of going into meditation, it feels like you're sort of stepping away from what feels like it needs your attention. So I'm picking up from some of you that, well, how can I just sort of step away from the challenge? And the way to do that is to be aware that your thoughts are being heard. And by continuing to focus on the challenge, we'll continue the challenge. Does that make sense? So go into meditation, get some sleep if you need to. The other night I was working on something, and sometimes that happens for me. Sometimes at night it's really hard for me to go to bed. I have a very hard time not finishing what I start, if that resonates with some of you as well. Or how can I step away from this situation when I haven't come up with the solution yet, and just trying to figure out, you know, how to manage it or what to do. Until I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm just going to go to bed. It will be here tomorrow morning. I'm just going to just set it down and go to bed. And do you know, when I woke up in the morning, I had the answer. It happens. Spirit will often tell us to take a nap, go to sleep, go into meditation. Drop the idea. You know, so like this idea of the alchemy doesn't necessarily mean handling this challenge and like keeping a focus on it until it becomes positive, finding a solution until it becomes positive. Sometimes the way to succeed with the alchemy is actually to set it down, take a nap, go to sleep, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self for a minute. And oftentimes you'll wake up with the answer, because your brain keeps going while you're sleeping. Your brain's still working on it. So sometimes after 8 hours of sleep, your brain can come up with the answer for you. So don't hesitate to go into a meditation. Even if you decide for yourself that, okay, I'm just going to take 5 minutes. And allow that 5 minutes to turn into 20 if it needs to. But for some of you, if that feels really hard, just say, okay, I'm just going to take 5 minutes and just close my eyes and go into meditation. Or just take a quick nap. You're also getting this stand up for yourself. Now she comes next, and it feels kind of a little bit separate from this, but it's standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, having confidence, and claiming your personal power. Now actually he wants to come back. Claiming your personal power, in other words, managing your focus. And she wants to come back. Managing your focus, have confidence. You have the ability to figure things out. Believe in your ability to figure things out. Even if it requires taking a nap and letting your brain do the work without all of your other thoughts that may be connected to it. Standing up for yourself and having the confidence to know that you can figure it out, even if that means stepping away and letting spirit assist you with that while you're sleeping. It's important to have balance. It's important to let all of these things that you might be juggling, let life be fun, let work be fun. These challenges feel like they're at work. They could be at home, but it feels like career is a bit more than relationships, but it could be relationship as well. So this one is saying if you're juggling lots of things, it could be work, relationships, projects, alone time. If all of these things are starting to just get to be a bit too much, Ariel is coming in to say, you know what, let it be fun. You know, find a perspective on it. And she wants to come back. You know, part of this alchemy is turning the negative into positive, and one way to do that is just with perspective. So with the idea that maybe you're juggling a lot of things, well, you know, let that be fun, that you have a lot of things going on. Versus, you know, have you ever met somebody that has one interest and that's all? One thing that they do all the time, and that's it, and that's all they do. That's great for them, but it looks like some of you may be the kind of people who have a whole lot of things going on. Let that be exciting. Let it be fun. Let the balancing of it be fun for you. Following your passion, claiming your personal power and your ability to choose your focus at various times of the day. So maybe you want to set up a calendar as far as balancing. Maybe you want to step away from career for a bit and focus on your children. That kind of thing. Let it be fun. Let it be focusing on what you desire, what you're wanting with this tiny window of your time. You know, sort of take charge over your focus, and therefore what you do with your time in each sort of segment of the day, especially if you have a lot of things going on, so that each segment of time where you're going to focus on this now, and now you're going to focus on this, and now you're going to focus on this. Let it be fun. Just the whole bigger picture of it. Let it be fun. Because great things are on the other side of it. When you focus on what you're wanting, what you desire, and you're deliberate about things, and you have confidence in your ability to figure things out, you have confidence in the taking your power back and managing your focus and managing your time and balancing everything so that it's fun. That's what the cosmos will be responding to. Miraculous changes are occurring for you. Prosperity arising from wise planning. So again, this is why I think they're talking about that they're speaking to a bit of a calendar. It's like planning. It's planning your day so that the balance is there, so that the fun is there with all of the different things that you might be juggling. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected, so things can turn out the way that you expect them to when you focus on what you desire and the cosmos responds. Positive things then come flowing to you. Things can work out. Things work out based on you're focusing on what you desire and finding sort of the joy, finding the fun in all aspects. And your final card is the Three of Raphael, the healer. There will be reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. Like this card is about celebrating with your friends, celebrating with your people. Could be people at work. It could be family. It could be your girlfriends. Right? There's reason to celebrate as prosperity starts happening, as you're focusing on your empowered self and what you desire, and Spirit responds. It's all good, Aquarius. It's all good. So let the challenges kind of fuel your ability to expand your awareness to when you're focusing on challenges that are bogging you down and deliberately choosing a different focus so that these miraculous changes can come for you, where magical things start happening, prosperity is arising, and you've got reason to celebrate in September. It looks good, you guys. It looks good. I hope you have a wonderful September. Until next time, I love you guys. Take really good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon.